Whoop. Hi, everybody. Hi, the one person. There's an order placed on my website. What? But hi, since you're the only person here, hi, welcome. I'm Nelson with Creekwood.aquatics. You can always go to our shop button. You can see what's available. We have a lot of betas available today. If you're into betas, we can always take a look. Right now, I believe we have about 30 betas in stock, and we have a bunch of females that just came in today. Yes, make sure you claim those coupons. But yeah, we just got a bunch of beautiful females in today. Hey, Ben. Yeah, we got a lot of beautiful betas in today. And another thing we're doing this week is we're going to have our special selects. Yes. Yes, Dee Dee. I've been so busy. I have a video that I was going to release earlier, and I had not had time. But are you ready? Here's your girl. So what's really special about her? I mean, she has that beautiful gold head. Yeah, she has a beautiful gold head. If you look at her tail, she has that star pattern. See how it looks like the little white spokes? Yeah, so she is fantastic. She is a good looking fish. So yeah, this one is yours. You're gonna get the special price on it, but we do have more like her available. I just didn't have time to upload it. But here's another gold. Again, she has that beautiful gold head. You can see those white spokes on her tails. This one's going to be $20. So these are going to be our female selects. So these are going to be the best of the best, and they're going to be $20 this week. But remember, you do have your 10% coupon off of the first $20, and then the shipping. But yeah, claim your coupon. Dee Dee, if you want me to put that female up, I'll put her up for you, and then you can purchase her, and then she'll be yours right away. We also have this blue avatar female. Take a look at that. Look at those colors. Absolutely fantastic fish. I got some good looking fish this week. But yeah, this blue avatar is out of this world. So again, if you're looking for something like this, let me know. Here's another gold female. Come on, sweetie. Turn around for me. Yeah, shipping's 24, but it's flat rate. So if you can order more stuff. You can get dry goods, you can get plants. We'll stuff that box full for you. It's still going to ship for $24. All right, Dee Dee. We're going to do this one for you right here. Capture. So this is going to be B1 gold. That. She's ready. Pin. All right. They should be 11 weeks. So she's very young. But yeah, she's ready for you. B1 gold. Yes, and wait till you see the Hellboys. I got the. Yeah, it's 2 day shipping. It's 2 day shipping, so we pack them up Monday afternoon, and yeah, they go up Monday afternoon. There you go. That is so weird that they didn't process, but fine. Here, let me log out and log back in because it's being really weird. So let me log in, log out. All right, there we go. We're back. All right. Yeah, it's so weird. All right, Hellboys, you ready? We got two Hellboys in, and I know the one you're gonna pick. Are you ready? Here's your boy. So if you look at her tail, you see those it almost looks like a little star pattern. The way it flares out, and it's perfectly symmetrical. It's very symmetrical. But the Hellboys, I said, I know you're going to go with this one right here. So B3, I know that's going to be yours because, again, if you look at the tails, it has those little spokes. They're not full, but they look really good. Bettas, you can put anywhere in a 2.5, 5 gallon tank, 10 gallon tank. I just wouldn't go bigger than that. Here's the other Hellboy right here. So he has a lot more blue than his brother. His fin shape is spectacular. They are absolutely beautiful. But yeah, he looks really good. But his tail. You want B2? Let me show you before you get excited. All right, let's look at let's look at B2, B2, B3, and B8. Here's B8. But yeah, we'll get you. Yeah, they look phenomenal. The Hellboys. I think they're all male. But yeah, you want me to pop? All right, I'm gonna pop B2 on for you. Okay. All right, we're gonna get a picture of B2. I want a better picture than that. Retake. Why are you so active right now? Just chill. Okay, yeah, that's the best picture I'm gonna get. Um, B2 Hellboy 25 with the shipping. It's pinned to the board. There you go. Yeah, I'll show you some regular females. No geophagus this week. We're working on another order next for the following Tuesday, not this Tuesday, next Tuesday. And I know there's redhead geos available. So if you want some redhead geophagus, send me a DM and we can look into it for you. There it is. Perfect. I don't know why this one popped up, but the other one did pop up. Or maybe, I don't know. I'll figure it out. All right, you guys want to see more of the betas that came in? Oh, you want to see regular females? Let's go see regular females. Let me get my scientific shishling stick. Do I ever get chain loaches or albino pygmy cats? Um, I don't think any of my vendors have albino pygmies, but they have regular pygmies. And chain loaches, no. No, I have a few giant bandits and regular coolies, but I definitely gotta get better at my loach game. All right, let's look at some of these females. So all of our females are $16. These are our regular females. If you want to pick out a few, we can always separate them for you. But that's a really cute girl right here. Again, you can look at her tail, and she has those little blue spokes. They're not as defined as the other one, but they're there. You're looking for something yellow? Is there a yellow female in here? I have the select yellows if you want to see the selects that I got. But this is a little yellow girl right here. She's not as bright as the other ones, but she does have a lot of yellow. She would be 16. She's very cute. She's got a nice little round head. But if that's something you wanted to do, yeah, we could pick her out. We can set her up in a bucket, and then we could move her over. Once you check out, we can move her into a separate tank. But if you want to see more yellow girls, we can always go. And yeah, we got plants. We got right now Louisia, Moneywort, and a few Amazon swords. Yeah, all the females from this aquarium are $16. And then the ones that are separated, they're going to be. Yeah. But check out this avatar right here, too. Actually, this one's more of like a black light because this one is like pitch black and it has these little blue iridescent scales on it. But yeah, this one's a very dark avatar. And then there's another a gold select female right there in the back. But yeah, let me know what you guys are into. We can always take a walk around the shop. We're gonna start over here on the far end. I won't go to the marine section right now. Um, but I always start off right here. We're having a special on these angelfish. So normally they're $10, but this week we're doing three angels for $25. So that's $8 each. We do have some discus in stock this week. These guys are $60. These are supposed to be red turquoise. They've been doing really well. We've had them for the last week and a half, I'm going to say. They've been eating well. They've been healthy. We're not losing them. They're gaining weight. That's a really good fish. So if you guys want some small discus, we do have some discus available. I always got to stop by and talk about my boys, the boys that I'm so proud of. But these are our moray eels, freshwater moray eels. Um, I believe this is the only species of moray eel that can live in freshwater. We have these available in our shop. You can check them out. They're $50. Right now, if you're into microfish, we do have. So these are a type of chili rasabora, but they're called the exclamation point. They have that little dot in the center of their body. We have these available this week. They are $4.50. They're a great little schooling fish. They've been popping out with color. We've been feeding them a ton of Mona. And you see this little guy, he's starting to get a little cherry color on him. But when these guys are done, they're going to be bright red. They're really going to stand out in your aquarium. So if you're looking for a nice schooling fish, something that's, well, if you have a micro tank and you're looking for a nice little schooling fish, you're looking for a lot of action, a lot of tight schooling, this is the fish to get. The other fish we have here is the green kobutai. And what makes the kobutai really interesting is under the right type of any axolotl. No, no. For some reason, a lot of these smaller rasaboras have just been really hard to get. I don't know what's going on with the supply chain, but it's been very limited recently. Like it took me almost 2 months just to get this species in. And the pea puffers, don't even get me started on the pea puffers. Those things were like gone for months, and they randomly showed up again. But the green kobutai under the right type of lighting, these guys have iridescent green color to them. They almost look like they're glowing in the dark. But yeah, if that's something you want to look at, something you want to add to your aquarium, definitely let me know. We can definitely get those. If you want some more staple aquarium fish, we do have some opaline gouramis. They've always been a tried and true aquarium favorite. Unlike the blue gourami, these guys do have those black spots that go throughout their body laterally or horizontally. Yeah, horizontally. We can sex these for male and female. Like that's a big beefy male right there. We can tell because his caudal fin, his top fin is very long. Females tend to have a really short, stubby fin, like this right here. But again, an aquarium classic. If you're going to buy this fish, you will be entertained. They do have quite a personality on them. I like when they use their little feelers and they kind of touch the other fish around them because they're very curious and they just love to touch. They like to feel their environment. You can see them kind of doing it right now. Very interesting. We have a couple pearl leary gouramis in the back. They've been a little shy. That's not a pearl leary. That's a chromide. We have chromide cichlids, so they're one of two Asian cichlids that can convert to brackish water. They can almost go full marine. At the zoo, we kept these guys in pretty high salinity. If you guys are familiar with salinity, we kept them at 1.018, and they did absolutely fine. We also have a few Harlequin rastoboras. Now, I don't have an exact count on them. I see at least three. I thought I had way more. We also have the Asian rummy nose. But if you guys want beefier fish, we do have beefier fish. Let's see if we can get my boy to come here. He's coming. But yeah, we got some ranchus available this week. This guy's about, I'm going to say, 2.5 to 3 inches. He is a big boy. He is very curious, as you can tell. Once I put my hand on the tank, he's always here to investigate. He always wants to know what's going on in the world. He's absolutely beautiful. He's like a little majestic chicken nugget just sailing through the seas. And then we have his brother right here. Yeah, I'm glad. They are a treat. They really are a treat. Um, oh, and then a lot of people, if you follow me on TikTok, um, these are some of the stickers that we have. So when you place an order, you're going to get a random sticker. Yeah, we'll send you the catfish sticker. But yeah, we have our little goldfish with the gold chain. We have our little catfish, which is biting onto its own tail. Where's my favorite one? Here's my favorite one right here. It's the little puffer fish who lost his inhaler. So this logo right here, this sticker, yeah, I'll send you this one too. But yeah, this one, I'm definitely gonna make some merch with this. I definitely want this on a shirt. That is a really good one. And then more of our more scientifically accurate drawings is the possum wrasse. So my artist is working on actual like scientifically, accurate drawings, and then she has the creative liberty to make me some weird ones. Yes, I told her, and she's working on some Dumbos. She's working on more beta ones. Um, but yeah, I'm in love with the stickers. I think they're great. I think they're going to be a huge hit. They're going to come free with anyone who orders any of our products. And then in the shop, we're going to have them available. They'll be 50 cents a piece, um, just to help cover the cost of more stickers and more merch. Any other nanos? Other than the white clouds, we got a bunch of white clouds and the clown killies, but the clown killies are small. We've been feeding them so much, but they just refuse to grow. Oh, and then my baby super red plecos just chilling off into the back. All right, anyone want to take a look? Anyone want to buy more female betas? Well, we got them. And remember, we have the what snails do I have? We're starting to run slow on snails. We've been selling a ton of those this week. I know there's a giant chestnut in here. There he is. It looks like a chestnut and an ivory up there in the corner. Two little big boys. I think there was maybe two golds over here. There's a gold one. And that might be it for this week. I've sold a lot of snails this week, believe it or not. All right, you want me to pop the chestnut on? We'll do it. Let's add picture this snail, $5, and we're gonna take off the shipping because we'll just add it to your order. Yeah, there he is. So yeah, this guy right here is gonna be your boy. $5. Shipping's gonna be included since you already have an order coming, and then we'll go over to the Asian rummy nose after this one. Actually, we'll go check. Yeah, there he is. There he is. You're good for it. When you say you're gonna get something, you get it. All right, let's go back to the Asian rummy nose. Let me get my little scientific shushling stick so we can shushle these guys. So yeah, my Asian rummy nose, they're a little shy, but yeah, we can get this one to come forward. Again, beautiful fish. They're actually a Rasabora. They always come in as Asian rummy nose tetra. They are not a tetra. They do not have an adipose fin. They don't have that little fin on the back. But these guys are an absolutely beautiful specimen of a fish. We have them this week. They are $10. Yeah, Asian rummy nose, $10. And there should be a couple more. There's two. Yeah, so it looks like there's four. There's four that are available this week. But they're the type of fish you don't want to startle, you don't want to mess with too much. They do panic. But once they settle in, they are indestructible. And you can see how full his belly is because he's been getting a ton of live foods and blackworms. Because that's how we do it. We like chubby fish here. But yeah, if you're interested in the Asian rummy nose, let me know. But yeah, it looks like there's one, two, three, one, two, three, four, five, six. There's six available. Any more Mona available for pickup? We have a ton of Mona. Right now, I have more Mona than I know what to do with. Now, the Daphnia, on the other hand, um, I found some giant dragonfly larvae in there, and they pretty much wiped out two containers full of Daphnia. But yes, if you want to pick up Mona, stop by tomorrow. We'll be here. Mona will be available. Oh, if you guys want to see more nanofish, these guys we brought in because everybody was asking about them. We have the baddest, or the scarlet gem. So this is a weird fish. In 20 years of aquarium keeping, I never knew what a baddest was. Baddest is a recent thing that I learned about back in 2017 by watching Joey, the King of DIY, do it yourself, the DIY King. I almost said the DUI King. Oh, that's a different guy. But yeah, Joey from his little YouTube channel, um, he had a whole video on these fish, and ever since he did his video, I became obsessed with them. I think they're wonderful fish. They have a wonderful personality. They're like a little firecracker. When they mature, they get about an inch long. They're red and blue, and they just demand your attention. That's what I think is so cool about them. I mean, when they come out, like you stop doing whatever you're doing, and you look at this tiny little fish. What's special about them too is that they're an Indonesian micropredator fish. So these guys are always hunting. So every time I do one of these videos, you guys are going to notice these guys are constantly looking around. They're constantly looking between the gravel. They're always looking for something to eat. No blueberry snails, no. Those have been really hard to come by. They became super popular, and yeah, there's never any in stock. But yeah, you see how curious he is? See how he's checking every little crevice? And occasionally he'll find something. He'll find a freshwater copepod, he'll find a blackworm, he'll find an old piece of fish food, a fish flake, and yeah, you'll see him snatch it up. The females of this species, they're not that spectacular. They're nothing to write home about, but people who are interested in breeding them love to ask me about females, and I'll show you the contrast. So again, big, beautiful red male. And where's my female? I hope I didn't displace her. She usually lives over here somewhere by this shell. She might have got displaced. Oh no, there she is. She moved. Let's see. By that, there she is. Come on, focus. There. That is a female baddest right there. 100% confirmed female. Females have no color. They're small, but they still have the same attitude. But notice how she's disappearing. Like she's underneath a piece of pea gravel, and you cannot see her. She is that tiny. She is tinier than a piece of gravel. But yeah, if you're looking to breed these fish, they need caves. They need little nooks and crannies. So if you have any little pieces of rock that have little scoops like that, that's what they breed in. But remember, if you guys want to see anything, go to our shop button. Open up our catalog if it's available to you. Tell me if it's available, please, somebody. But yeah, if you see fish that you want for me to highlight, yeah, I know. I live in the country. There's no reception out here. Sorry, I spun around too fast. Um, yeah, if there's fish that you want to see, go to the catalog, and we'll take you over to those fish. And fish you want to see, we can always walk up to those tanks. Which plant? So right here, this is an Amazon sword. I noticed this yesterday. I have to. This plant needs more nitrogen or it needs potassium. I'm probably going to add potassium tomorrow and see if we can get this plant to color up again. Oh yeah, these guys require CO2, so I got to dose some CO2 in here. And then these Odessa barbs are relentless. Anytime I put my hand in this aquarium, they bite. Yeah, root tabs are good for them, but yeah, they're a big CO2 sink. They love to absorb CO2, and even though we have a ton of fish and we have major airflow, CO2 does them well. So we'll probably get some potassium and some CO2 in there. I don't know if I showed this plant to you. I don't know if you bought this one yet from me. But this one's wisteria. Let me get out of the zoom. This one's wisteria. It's another really easy growing plant. It's really bushy, really really thick leaves. It almost feels like romaine lettuce. Very thick leaves. And then you can see all the new roots that came. So this is a stem plant. When they send these, they just snip them right off of the main plant. This does not require CO2. I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't require water. I'm pretty sure this thing will grow wherever you put it. It does not care. It does not have great self-esteem. You know what? And some plants just do that. Some plants can just thrive in any environment. And this for you, I would, if you buy it. Yeah, we have more of these. But if you buy it, we'll probably give it um, hydrogen peroxide dip. We'll probably dip it in a mild bleach solution, and we see if we can knock the eggs off of them. All right, so I'm gonna pop two of these for sale. All right, so um, Dee Dee, you'll go second. But yeah, let's pop this guy up on here. I'm just gonna put plant because I can't spell wisteria, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I sell fish. All right, first one pinned. This one's for my buddy, and then we'll pin another one for Dee Dee. Full plant, very hardy. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Yeah. It's so weird how sometimes it'll like alert me with like a big alert saying, "Hey, it's sold," and sometimes it's just like a secret. I'd rather it not be a secret. I'd rather know that it's sold, so I'm not standing there. All right, Dee Dee, we're doing the second one for you. Click. Plant. $9. No shipping because you already have a fish coming to you, so it's pinned. Oh yeah, the bettas will sleep in this thing all day. You know what's sad? Oh, where's he gonna sleep now? He wants his plant. It's fine. We'll give him some guppy grass. All right, so that's two plants down. It's pretty good day today. Two plants. I'm pretty sure two bettas and a snail. I will not forget to dip it. You are a special customer. You get VIP treatment, but so does everybody else. You just get a little bit more. You just get like an extra 5% VIP. All right, all right. Any more fish that anyone wants to look at today? We got a ton of fish. You want to get weird? We can get weird. You want to look at balloon belly mollies? Yeah, the fun thing about these is that they're having a ton of babies. I didn't ask for it, but they are having a ton of babies. Like this female right there. You see how her belly's kind of squared up, like it's very angular. She is probably going to give birth in a couple days because usually their bellies are very round. Let me find a round belly like that. They're very round, but once you start seeing them kind of square up like that, um, yeah, they're getting ready to give birth. And yeah, those 24s were ready to pop. Like I was sad bagging them up. I'm like, man, if I hold on to this fish for a little bit longer, I'll make more money. But I'm glad they went to a good home. But yeah, we only have one more 24 carat male left. I got a bunch of young females there. I'm kind of hoping to get him breeding. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can get him breeding with some of those young females, and then we can get him started. Because my breeder, he's done for the season with these guys. He breeds these guys outside, and Texas is starting to get cooler. And when I say cooler, I'm saying like it's like 85 degrees outside. So yeah, once it turns 85 degrees, Texans go inside for the winter. I don't make the rules. I'm from New Jersey. Like we're in 40 degrees, we're wearing shorts to go outside. We're like sweating. And then we have our little pea puffers over here. Hello, pea puffer. Yeah, yeah. I know. With your address, yeah. I got so scared when I was putting in that information because I was like, none of this makes sense to me. Here's my little citron goby sitting on top of my corals. He's a stunner. He is a stunner.
You absolutely do. You know what? Just start it. What did my friend say? Uh, uh, ask for forgiveness, not permission. Yeah, I was sad because this. Oof. But yeah, this guy he got injured yesterday. This coral, he got an injury right there. So I'm hoping to baby him up, and I'm hoping he recovers. Um, I was moving this rack. I think I was moving the rack, and he got shifted. So when I moved the rack, I hit him right here in the corner, and I broke that flesh. But we dipped him in iodine, and we're keeping an eye on him. He was fleshed out all day today. He ate food. As long as his mouth stays healthy, you can see his mouth in the center. Um, he can recover that flesh. Um, but yeah, I do have to keep an eye on him. That's the one thing about corals is they're not very forgiving. You make one mistake, and you'll lose a portion or maybe the whole colony. But we do a good job. Like even this coral, when he came in, this guy came in looking terrible. He was practically brown. He looked like a bunch of sticks. But we've been feeding him. We've been keeping his water clean, making sure he has all the calcium he wants. And this thing bounced back like a champ. Beautiful pectinia. And remember, everybody who's in the stream, let me close this. Everybody who's in the stream, again, we have our coupon today. It's 10% off of the first $20. Anytime that there's a coupon available through Palm Street, we stream for the entire event. So we will also be streaming tomorrow. I'm surprised too. Who wants to look at more Hellboys? But yeah, just remember you have an opportunity to pay that coupon until Sunday. After Sunday, the coupon's over, the offer is over, everything goes back to normal. But we still have some of the best values on the fish. Like you're gonna get a healthy fish, you're gonna get a happy fish, and even for the instance that you do have a DOA, you don't get a fish in the mail. Um, we will work with you. We'll get you a refund. We'll either try to send you another fish. Um, we always try to do our best to make the customer happy and what's best for the animals. And like I said, that's why I started an entire fish room. My wife said I couldn't have any more fish tanks inside, and I said, "Bet." Fish room. Yeah, I've been. I had to. Lost in my train of thought. Um, this that tank is leaking. I'm gonna have to fix that. You see a leak behind it? We did a bunch more plumbing today to get more of these tanks online, and yeah, I've been chasing leaks everywhere. But I mean, the end result is we keep happier, healthier fish. I'm so glad. That's such a good looking fish. I sold another samurai today. I think I only have one more samurai left. Yeah, my last samurai is right here. Well, the night is still young. The night is still young. Remember to share it alive. If you're here, share it alive on Facebook. You got fish friends. You got people who are beta fanatics. Definitely share it alive. Let's bring them here. Let's move some fish. The more fish we move, the more fish I get to bring in every week and I get to play with and have fun with. Yeah. But there's worse addictions in the world. That's how I feel every time I buy a pack of Pokemon cards. Like, I could just be like a regular person and just like buy a pack and just be happy. But for me, I always feel like I'm gambling. I'm like, where's that Zard, man? Thank you guys. But yeah, we're here to have fun. We're here to look at fish. We're here to look at. Yeah, I wanted to get the new one, but I don't know yet. There's two eels in here. Hold on. No, that's a zigzag. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a new Pokemon, but I only have the Switch one, and yeah, I've seen some of the stories. Is there two eels in here or just one? Let's see. One big zigzag eel, which I'm pretty sure zigzag eels are just loaches. Pretty sure everyone's just lying. I'm pretty sure they're just loaches. You know what? I'm gonna put the camera down. I'm gonna put the camera down right here. The signals. Actually, I'm gonna put the camera down right here. I'm gonna grab some food because I want to feed the mores. They look a little hungry. Yeah, I'm gonna hand feed them again. Like they're not strong enough to cause like real. I mean, they'll get you if you're not careful. They will get you. But if they were any bigger, I probably wouldn't even chance it. So yeah, we're gonna thaw this piece of tilapia. Yeah, don't try it at home. Listen, I've been bitten by two eels in my entire life, and the worst one was a green Brazilian dragon. And I'll tell you the story because it's real silly. And this was young Nelson. This was Nelson when he was 17-year-olds working at animals and things. Um, but we had the green eel in this tank. His head was about the size of my hand, so he had a pretty big head. And in this tank, we had some snowflake eels. And I was trying to show off, and there was these girls in the store, and I was trying to feed the snowflake eels some crayfish. And I was holding the crayfish like this, and the eels would come up, and they would grab the crayfish, and they would go down. The dragon saw the crayfish, so when I was holding my hand like that, It jumped out of the water. It grabbed my thumb. It slid down. I didn't even feel the bite. It just happened real fast. And everyone was like, "Oh, am I okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And I looked at my hand, and it was just blood just gushing out of my thumb, just like splashing all over the floor. And I was like, "Okay, we don't do that with eels that big anymore." But see, he wants to eat. He's trained. He already knows what time it is. Oh, I really want one of these guys so bad. But you know what's funny? The fact that these fish are in the store, I just can't take them into my house. Like if I want these fish, I have to buy them. I have to buy them for myself. But I mean, of course, I get myself a discount. I have an employee discount, obviously. But yeah, I still have to pay for the fish. As they say, there's no such thing as a free lunch. Yeah, I don't think the government sees it that way. They made a whole show about that embezzlement, arrested development. There's always money in the banana stand. All right, who's ready to see some eels eat? All right, let's go. And that's the way it always is. Ah, he's coming. He's coming for me. Ah, he was actively coming for me. All right, let's see if we can get number two to eat. Yeah, they were trying to steal it from. They're still actively looking. All right, here. Ah, second one. Ah, there he is. All right, second one got his. Ah, the first one's coming back. Ooh. All right, who doesn't have a neck full of food? That's what I'm saying. Like, this is why I fell in love with them. They have such a wonderful personality. And he's coming for more. He's coming for second. There he is. Yeah. All right. What I'll do is, because they're actively fighting, I'll throw in another piece on the ground and let them go after that. They're doing a little tug of war over there. You know what? I'm just going to thaw the rest of that tilapia and just feed it out to the rest of the fish room. I love them. But here, let's take a look at this. Right, this is the coolest part about them. They have that pharyngeal jaw, so they have a secondary jaw inside their bodies, and you can see them move the food. So you can see it in their throat, and every so often you'll see them do like a little shimmy, and you'll see the food like just move further down their stomachs. Oh god, they're so cool. All right, I got a little bit lost in the weeds over there. Okay. Anyone want to look at female betas? I'll look at female betas while we're here. Yeah, they are beautiful. But I really like her tail. Oh, you know what? This one looks like it has kind of like a crown tail thing going on, doesn't it? Yeah, that might be a female crown tail. So that is a little different. I mean, I did tell my beta guy to surprise me this week, and he did surprise me. He sent me some really good looking fish this week. Like, there's a lot more orange in the fish he sent me. Like that one right there, yeah, there's a lot more orange. He does an amazing job. And I tell him every week. I tell him every week when you send me betas, there's not a single beta that I'm ever like poo poo to. Like they're always pretty good. And when I do my imports from Indonesia, Malaysia, um, sometimes they send me calls. Sometimes they send me some really ugly, skinny, misshapen tail fish. And at that point, at that point, they already got my money. But no, my guy, we're in contact every week. I contact him every Monday, and I'm just like, you know what time it is. Like this is something we want to do in house, and I think we will start beta breeding once we get the greenhouse built at the end of November. But still, to be able to pull from his stock, um, we're still going to continue to order fish from him. Yeah, yeah, we still want to order fish from him, but yeah, we still want to be able to we want to be able to produce more in house. That's going to be the key for this company to keep growing. Is going to be to be more self sustainable when it comes to plants, when it comes to betas, live bears, guppies, shrimp, stuff that we can easily do in house. Once we get the greenhouse rocking and rolling, that's going to be the plan. If you're looking for I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a female. He sent me a giant Dumbo Platinum female right here. And she's really big. She's a big girl. She's shy. Let's see if we can shush her out. Shush. But yeah, her. I was thinking about pairing her up with my platinum male. I wish I didn't have all this hard water staining up here. That's my fault for not scrubbing the tanks. But yeah, I was gonna take her and I was gonna pair her up with him. It might be with him because I think he has bigger Dumbo fins. Like he's a lot more flowy. And then we have his brother over here. Yeah. Yeah. So if he doesn't sell tonight, I'm probably gonna pair up a couple fish today. To be honest, he's definitely gonna be one of them with that platinum female. And yeah, I might try one of the Hellboys too, or I definitely might do the Avatar. This one right here. I wish Mystery Creek was here. Mystery Creek, I think she's been begging for a fish like this. I'll probably message her. I know she said she's working night shifts now, so she doesn't hop on the lives as often. But I'm pretty sure an all black beta is what she was looking for, and I got one right here. I mean, he almost looks like a shadow. You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna pull that fish because I want to show you guys how dark that fish actually is. Give me 1 second. Grab. Got her. So yeah, even under direct light, you can see that fish is practically black. Yeah. I said I hope Mystery Creek gets to see her first. But yeah, that is a good looking fish. But yeah, let's send her back home. Bye. Okay. And right now we're gonna give a tilapia fillet. Who's gonna get the tilapia fillet? Think the anemone. That's a hungry boy. That little fillet is gone. All right, just a reminder, anybody in the chat, you can always go to our shop. You can open up the shop button. You can see all the fish that we have available this week. If there's anything you want to see, let me know. There's never any pressure to buy anything. If you just want to see the fish because you think it's cool, let me know. We can take a walk over there. I like to talk about my fish. I don't know if you guys noticed that. It's so lonely. Why does he look like he has an egg spot? Isn't that weird? No, I didn't get a chance to go to my breeder. I know he has some long fins. I need to get there tomorrow morning. The silky soil, please send me a DM so I remember because I check my DMs all the time. If you tell me on the live, I am going to forget. I'm looking at this one and I am starting to suspect that that is a female because that is an egg spot. That is an egg spot on her abdomen. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking because I'm gonna have to talk to my breeder because yeah, that definitely looks like an egg spot. I wish the camera was focused now. But that's weird because I have another male, so that's that one. Yeah, because he doesn't have that spot. So I'm gonna contact my breeder later and see if he accidentally sent me a female because yeah, that's a male. That's definitely a male. And this one looks a lot rounder and has an egg spot. Yeah. That is crazy. It makes sense too because this one loses color throughout the day. So throughout the day, it'll turn gray, and then it'll darken up during my streams. And I've shown that on stream too, where she lightens up and gets darker throughout the day. But that one's always stays solid blue. All right, I got some work to do after the stream. And again, if anyone's interested, we do have some Dumbo lavenders. Some beautiful Dumbo lavenders. Yeah, this one has an injury on her tail. I accidentally, she got caught up in the net, and I think I scratched her tail. So we're going to work and try to heal her back up. I'm going to cut up some of these tilapia fillets. Hello. So yeah, I don't normally feed the African cichlid tilapia fillets, but I do give them to it occasionally, just for some protein. But I try not to overdo it because yeah, that'll African cichlids they get a lot of they get sick from having too much protein. But once in a while treat, they'll be fine. I'm telling you, these fish eat better than I do. These fish eat good. Let's get some small meaty pieces for the discus and for the angels. A little bit for the clowns and the wrasses. And for my little flame hawk, he loves to eat that. Then a little bit for the cleanup crews. Oh, my wife just got home. But like I said, if there's anything you guys want to see, let me know. We do have a lot of cool fish. If you guys are unfamiliar with Odessa barbs, look them up, check them out on the internet. Odessa barbs are fantastic fish. They're semi-aggressive, but they're not as aggressive as like tiger barbs or stuff like that. Um, the males are beautiful. There's a male who's coloring up right there. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's mixed up. Rasibora brigate, the chili rasibora. I've been trying to get them in. The vendor's been sending me every time I order them. He's been sending me these. They're not brigate, but they are exclamation point. They are very close, but yes, I'm going to be honest. They are not what the people are looking for. But they are still cute. They are coloring up. We feed them a ton of live foods, and we've been noticing their colors coming up really nice because when they came in, they were practically clear. But there's been some real nice ones popping up every so often. But yeah, you can see his fins are starting to get nice and red at the tips. Actually, he's looking really good. But yes, I don't have Brigantine this week, but I do have these. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's just been harder for vendors to get certain species in. Like even these exclamation points over here, it took me over a month to get them in. It took me 2 months to get pea puffers in. So there's something going on with the supply chain. Um, but either way, these guys look really good. Yeah, we've had them for about 2 weeks now, 2 or 3 weeks. And yeah, we feed them a ton of live food. They get a ton of Mona. They get Daphne if they can handle it. They get brine shrimp. They get flakes crushed up. But the key to this fish is their diet. They're so small, they don't have a lot of energy reserve. So you have to give them a lot of fatty foods, a lot of stuff that has a ton of energy, and you'll keep up their energy. But if you try to keep them on flake only diet, um, you're not going to have the success you want to have with them. And thank you for claiming the coupon. Yeah, it's 10% off of the first $20. Our fish ship Monday afternoon. But yeah, I've been really happy with these fish. I think their body shape is good, their activity level is good, their hunger is good. We'll see if they can eat some tilapia scraps. Can they eat tilapia scraps? They're trying. But yeah, the key again is just for me, really fatty foods, get them their energy. But you see, they're excited to eat. And that's pretty much all they this is the only fish in my room that I will feed throughout the day. So I'll feed them once in the morning and I'll feed them sometime in the afternoon. Just because we want their energy levels to be really up. Hey Lori. Yeah, I'll be done. I'll be done in 30 minutes. My wife, everybody. But yeah, everyone's getting tilapia fillet tonight. Just because I can't refreeze it. Once you thaw it, you can't refreeze it. So we got to feed out the chunks. So you gonna do it? Yeah, he is. Okay, got it. But yeah, let us know. Like I said, check out our shop, see what we have. If there's anything that piques your interest, always let us know. We do have a lot of weird fish. I like to carry weirdos. We do have a ton of coral in stock. I got a weird Clarkie over here. Weird. Oh, these plecos, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting to put these plecos on the list. There he is. Nobody wants to look at any fish today? Yes, that's L397. Yes, and when it comes to if you want to order more than one Rasabora, let me know how many you're looking for, and I can always I can manually post it, and you can buy it off of the screen. But yeah, that's Pleco 397. They're normally $50, but I'm gonna do them for 40 today, plus the 10% coupon. So if you're interested, we can get them in. I have 3 of these available this week. Come on, camera, focus. You have one job. Looks like Bigfoot. You know what I'll do? So you want me to post? You want me to post 10 on the board? Because yeah, if you want me to post 10 as opposed to 450, I'll run them at $4. And if you want to do 8, then we'll run them at I'm just gonna run 10 at $4. All right, we'll get that posted. Let me go to the shop. Let me find them. Oh, they're already listed at $4. Perfect. All right, so I didn't update my pricing. Um, let's pin. Yeah, so we ship out Mondays, and usually everyone gets their deliveries by Wednesday afternoon. Let me unpin that. I got to change some settings there. Edit. All right, I don't know why it's being so weird, so give me a second. Let me run some numbers. I'm dumb. I realize what I'm doing, but it's already too far. I'm already committed. So, yeah, $40. All right, $40. We'll post them up for $40 and for $40. I don't know why I did that. That's basic math, and I failed. I failed at math. All right, so $40. We got 10 exclamation points. Rasabora, and it's pinned to the board. Remember to claim your coupon. Blue Acaras, I can have some in tomorrow. I have a couple babies from my breeder. I'm gonna say they're about a half inch. Um, I just have to pick them up, and I got to figure out what their pricing is gonna be. Oh no, it's on the screen. So just you can buy it directly from the screen. Corys, I can get some albino Corys in tomorrow. Again, available from my breeder. I just have to go there. Albino Cory cats are going for $8. But yeah, Tex Avery, I'm pretty sure you can just click on the screen and it'll take you to the checkout screen and you should be good to go. And remember to claim that coupon. There it is. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. But Mr. Brian, if you're looking for the Quarries and the Akaras, please send me a DM. I will try to remember this conversation, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably won't because I have a lot of conversations, and my ADHD won't let me recall the important ones. It'll only let me recall Pokemon facts. And I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Absolutely. That's why I really enjoy the live stream because it gives you an opportunity to see the fish. Because you can go to my website, you can see the same listing, but you're going to see a static picture. At least when we do the live stream, you can see the fish, you can watch them eat, you can watch them interact, you can see their enclosure. How many pet shops, how many fish stores online can you actually see the enclosure that the fish is in? That's why I love this website. It brings a new level of transparency. Like you get to see the behind the fish. We get to see the hot dog getting made. Yeah, thank you again. And like I said, this is why I love it. I mean, that's why I do the TikTok videos and the YouTube and the Facebook because I want this to be transparent. Like I want people to know that when you're buying these fish, yes, you're buying them from a small fish shop, a small fish shed, but I put so much care and so much energy into these fish. Weekly water changes, individual filters, the best lighting, plants in all the exhibits, great diets. Like, yes, ton of love goes into this shop. And I hope that every week when you guys tune in, you guys see it. You guys see that I'm not slacking. We're doing it. Yeah, I stream on TikTok. I tried last week. Um, it's something that I want to do. I just have to have the time for it. I think on days that I'm not doing Palm Street, um, I can I can do that. Neocardinia. I think the only ones I have this week are cherries. Let me move all this stuff. I know my breeder has orange. I know he has cherries. He has blues. He has yellows. So if you send me a DM when I head over to the breeder tomorrow, um, I can let you know what he has in stock, and I can send you an invoice, and I can just send that to you through the messenger, and you can check out through the messenger, which is really cool too. But yeah, when it comes to Neocardinia, I think the only ones I have there's a baby cherry. Yeah, I only have three cherries. But yeah, yeah, send me the DM. I'll check with my vendors tomorrow. I have multiple shrimp guys in San Antonio, so I can definitely find it for you. Now, the thing about greens, here, I'm going to flip the screen around. You guys have to stare at my face. I'm sorry, but you guys have to look at my face for a minute. What I was told from all my breeders, the thing about the green jades is that their genetics aren't settled yet. So you get a lot of culls when you're trying to breed the greens. You get the white stripes. The colors aren't exactly. Sometimes they don't color up at all. Um, so we can get the greens, but just set your expectation that even if you breed them, you're not going to breed true. Yeah, yeah, they're not stable yet. That's the unfortunate thing. All the neocardinias are basically the same shrimp. They're just cherry shrimp that mutated somewhere somehow. And everybody thinks that if you put a bunch of rainbow colored shrimp in the tank, you're going to get all these funky colors. No, they're going to turn brown. But yes, send me a DM. I will look for the Cardinias tomorrow while I'm in town. And I'm pretty sure if my guy has green, I will get them. Blue Dreams. Yeah. I will look around town. Like I said, I have to stop by my breeder tomorrow. But yeah, send me that DM and we'll get it done for you. Okay? And that goes for anybody. You, I'm an open book. You can send me DMs all day. You can send them to me on TikTok or any other platform. Everyone will tell you I will respond to you almost immediately, even if it's the middle of the night. I wake up like that for some reason, and I will text away, and then I will sit there for 2 hours, wondering why I can't sleep, and why does my neck hurt so much, and why is this couch so uncomfortable. Well, also the people who visit my shop, free waters. We spare no expense. Come get your free water. If you're in the San Antonio area, water, we have it. Come get it. I think I like her. I think if she has some eggs. I'm gonna set up a pair tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a pair tomorrow. I don't think she has eggs in her, but I know there's some of these females. Like she definitely has eggs in her. This one right there. So yeah, I think we're gonna try to set up a pair tomorrow. I got a lot to do tomorrow. I'm glad I took care of all the water changes today. I spent like 5 hours in this room doing nothing but water changes, and then I did a quick aquarium install for one of my customers that took 40 minutes, which was really nice. These are so cool. Um, Text Avery when you get these fish. I'm gonna send you a DM. But once you get them set up in your tank and got them established, you got to send me some pictures. You got to send me some videos. Um, I want to see what these guys are going to go into. That's the other thing too. I love to see your pictures. When you guys send me pictures and videos of the fish in your aquariums, happy and healthy and eating, I get so excited. I love to see those videos. That's Chanel. My little dog is deaf. She's out there in the dark. But she's just barking. She's just barking, but she doesn't realize like there's nothing out there. Let's see. Um, like I said, I'm gonna do my last like 10 minutes. Like I said, there's stuff that you guys want to see. Let me know. Kind of hungry. I want to eat my burrito that my wife got for me. But if you want to take a look at some of the new betas that came in, we got this beautiful gold male over here, or I would consider him a yellow tiger. Kind of blotchy. Come here. Show them what you got. I think you can get some nice colors out of him. But Dee Dee, you already got your gold. Look at your girl right here. I'm so excited for you to get this girl. I'm so excited. And that's the same one. The same one the vendor sent me the video of. Yeah, when I got the package, she was the first one I dug through the box and I found. I was like, yeah, this one is reserved. Beautiful girl, though. Beautiful girl. And then we have her over here. I'm going to get these guys labeled and popped on tomorrow, but this will be B4 female select. This will be Creekwood.aquatics select females, $20. But yeah, beautiful gold copper. And then we have our avatar over here. Beautiful blue avatar. You know what's cool? If this one, if she had eggs, we'd be able to see them. She's like almost transparent on her gold side. I got to scrub the algae here. I forgot to scrub this tank. I might hold on to her to see if her and her sister. But yeah, if they ever developed eggs, I would be able to see them. I mean, I can see her stomach right now. Or actually, those might be eggs already. I'm gonna zoom in. Those might be her eggs. Yeah. Yeah, we got four of them actually. Because I knew you were getting one, and I knew if you got one, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that yellow blotch are eggs. But yeah, Dee Dee, I knew you were getting one, and I knew if you got one, other people would want more, and I didn't want to start a bidding war. So I got you yours, and I got three more just in case. But I still made sure you got the prettiest one. Even with Cohen, I made sure that that they got theirs, and he got to choose. That's why I brought in three Hellboys because I wanted them to have the choice on which Hellboy they got, and this one was his. All right, guys. Well, it was a wonderful stream. Flip the camera, like always. Thank you for everyone who stopped by today. It means the world to me. Yeah, it means the world to me when you guys stop by. It means even more when you guys purchase something from us. But even if you don't purchase anything, I still enjoy hanging out. I enjoy answering your questions. Remember, I'm Nelson with Creekwood Aquatics. You can ask me anything about aquariums, and I will answer them because I love fish. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock. All right. Bye, everybody. That's not the button.